complicated. The city's budget director steps down weeks before critical financial decisions.
A dramatic drop in oil prices after a pause in fighting with Iran, what it means for gas prices and your wallet.
Plus, grab the mic. The Obama Presidential Center is throwing a birthday karaoke party for the former president on this Tuesday, August 4th.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 starts now.
Thank you so much for joining us. ABC7Chicago.com, Disney Plus, and wherever you stream ABC7. I'm Terrell Brown.
I'm Diane Patthew in for Val this morning. We want to talk about this gorgeous start to your Tuesday. It is stunning out there this morning. Look at this beautiful picture with the sun shining. Meteorologist Mark McGinnis in for Tracy. Mark, nice start to the day.
Yeah, beautiful. It doesn't matter where you are in the city, in the suburbs. We have beautiful blue skies, comfortable temperatures. Here we are in Cook County. We're looking off to the north and to the west. You can see the Dan Ryan here in the foreground. Mostly sunny, 70 degrees, and a wind out of the south-southwest at 6 miles an hour. If you remember yesterday, we had winds out of the east-northeast off of Lake Michigan. Well, they've come around quite a bit to the south and southwest. That leads to a warmer day, and that's what we're going to see. As warm, if not warmer than yesterday. Mostly sunny this morning. We'll go partly cloudy during the afternoon. Temperatures climbing into the mid-80s for high temperatures. Let me show you, though, some changes coming our way. We're dry and warm today. Enjoy it as we arrive into tonight. Clouds begin to thicken up. And Stephanie, it's a dry commute this morning, but tomorrow morning looks damp.
All right, it is dry, but it is busy out there, Mark, right now. Anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes to get into downtown on the Kennedy, Eisenhower, and the Stevenson. The Dan Ryan, couple issues to tell you about. First, the exit ramp to Roosevelt Road remains closed this morning for a police investigation. There was a possible shooting that happened much earlier this morning, and because of that, they do have the exit ramp remained blocked. Chapter 7 also over the Ryan for this crash near Marquette. Looks like two vehicles there off on the shoulder, so they're not blocking a lane of traffic. But it is definitely getting mixed into the growing delays here on the Ryan. Again, this crash is near Marquette off on the right shoulder. Back to you.
All right, Stephanie, thank you. 2 past the hour, just weeks before the city begins tackling another massive budget gap. Mayor Brandon Johnson is losing one of his top financial advisors.
Jasmine Miners live at City Hall with the latest shakeup in this administration. Jasmine.
Well, good morning, guys. Yeah, Annette Guzman leaves behind a decade of experience in Chicago government following years of senior financial leadership in Cook County. Now, her exit comes at a very critical time with budget negotiations about to begin and voters set to choose, of course, Chicago's next mayor in just 6 months. Well, Guzman says the reason she's leaving is to spend more time with family. She is following out the door the city's chief financial officer, Stephen Marr, whose last day was last Friday. Well, in a statement to ABC7, she says, "It's been an honor to serve under Mayor Johnson's leadership and to support an administration that is committed to standing up for working residents and advancing a vision for a safer and more affordable Chicago." Well, this month, Chicago will host a gathering of investors as the city's bonds sit on the verge of junk status. Meanwhile, Guzman's deputy, Jonathan Ernst, will step in as acting director. And of course, we are hoping to hear from Mayor Brandon Johnson later this morning on this latest staffing change during his weekly news briefing. I'm live at City Hall. Jasmine Miner, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Jasmine, thank you. What was supposed to be an upgrade is now drawing complaints from frustrated dog owners.
Yeah, neighbors say a newly renovated Northside dog park is leaving their pets with bloody paws. Evelyn Holmes live from Hamlin Park this morning. Some neighbors are demanding changes, Evelyn.
Yeah, they really are, and they're trying to be proactive and involved. The concerned pet parents thought when this dog-friendly area here at Hamlin Park was being updated, they said that's a good thing. But then they began to bring their pets and figured out that maybe not so much, that their pets were being injured in this area. Now, at first, Roscoe Village pet owners welcomed and updated the dog-friendly area. They say only to discover that the space was not so friendly after all. The area near Hoyne and Wellington has been redesigned by the Chicago Park District to improve the access and usability by replacing previously pea-sized gravel surface with asphalt and gravel design, which some say is hurting the paw pads of their dogs.
We are hearing a lot of horror stories about other dogs getting hurt at the park, and that kind of deters us from coming at all.
I feel it's worse than it was before the whole thing started.
I understand that they did this because it's easier for maintenance or for water runoff, and while I understand that, it has to be usable as well. So they kind of missed the mark on that part.
Now, in a statement, a spokesperson for the Chicago Park District says, in part, we have been made aware of patron concerns regarding the dog-friendly area at Hamlin Park and have scheduled a meeting with the Dog-Friendly Area Committee to address the community's concerns about their park experience and to determine the appropriate next steps in alignment with our guidelines. Now, many of the pet parents in the neighborhood are welcoming the opportunity to give some input as to how to update or redesign the area now. They say until then, they still have concerns about the well-being of their pets, and they won't be used in this park. Back to you.
Evelyn Holmes reporting live for us. Evelyn, thank you. A sergeant with the Illinois State Police is due in court today. He's accused of sexually assaulting a woman. Prosecutors say Douglas Lee assaulted that woman last August after they spent the night out with a group of people. The alleged victim said she woke up in her car, half clothed, with no memory of the previous 9 hours. Investigators say they did link Lee to that person through DNA evidence. Lee was arrested in Tinley Park and remains in jail. He's on administrative leave without pay. The trial is expected to begin today for the man charged in a shooting that killed a young girl. Prosecutors say Octaviano Romero was one of the people who fired nearly 70 shots outside of a family gathering in the Back of the Yards neighborhood back in 2024. 9-year-old Ariana Molina was shot and killed, and 10 others hurt, including 3 children.
2 kayakers from the northwest suburbs have been found dead. They went missing over the weekend in Lake Michigan in northern Wisconsin. The bodies of 20-year-old Francesca Warwick of South Elgin and 20-year-old David Tallman of Dundee were found yesterday. They were near Washington Island, which is in Door County. Authorities say they were not wearing life jackets. There are concerns this morning about the safety of a building in Westtown. On Sunday, a driver slammed into a townhome there. The homeowners tell us they were asleep upstairs when they heard that loud crash. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The 79-year-old driver was given a ticket, but days later, the car is still there.
We're doing everything in our power to try to get this car out of our home. It's dangerous. It's dangerous for us. It's dangerous for the community.
It's just mind-boggling that it's taken this long.
The homeowners say they're struggling to get help from the city. They were told the car cannot be removed until there's an inspection from the buildings department. So we've reached out to the city buildings department and we're waiting for a response.
More conflicting messages on the war with Iran. President Trump says talks are underway with Iran, but Iran denies that. ABC's Karen Hua has more from Washington on the president's new ultimatum.
This morning, President Trump's ultimatum to Iran. He says Iran has one more chance to make a deal or else face a major bombing.
I'm very proud of the fact that I'll give people a chance. This is a big move. To do an attack that big on a country, I'd rather not do it.
But this is at least the 7th time the president has threatened a new attack, only to call it off, claiming progress on peace talks. While Trump says negotiations are going on, Iran says this isn't true.
For some reason, they, when they're talking, they don't like saying that they're talking. So I say, wait, we're in talks. Big deal.
While the president's decision to go to war with Iran is a big part of why the cost of gas has skyrocketed, Trump is now slamming America's biggest oil companies for making too much money, ordering them to cut prices. Chevron just reported $12 billion in second quarter profits, nearly 5 times what it made a year ago. Gas now averages $4.09 a gallon, more than $1 higher since the war began. An industry trade group is firing back, insisting those higher prices are driven by global supply and uncertainty around the Strait of Hormuz, and not by any one company. Some Democratic lawmakers placing the blame on Trump.
At this point, he's trying to get us back to February. The president is the one that has to try to figure out a way out of this.
President Trump claims once the war is over, gas prices will drop dramatically, but experts say they will likely not return to pre-war prices for a while. Karen Hua, ABC News, Washington.
Indiana drivers will be in for some sticker shock because it looks like their price break is going away. Indiana's gas taxes return to full price on Thursday. That means drivers will pay about 60 cents more per gallon. The only way Indiana could continue any kind of prolonged gas tax holiday is if the Governor Braun, calls a special session. The tax has been on hold since April.
Wall Street started the week with a rally as easing oil prices helped to calm inflation concerns. The Dow surged nearly 700 points to a record high, while the S&P 500 finished just shy of its all-time high. Stocks got a boost after oil production fell on hopes the conflict with Iran won't further disrupt global crude supplies. A man is now charged with starting one of the devastating wildfires in Washington state. 3 fires are burning around Spokane right now. Thousands of people have been forced from their homes and hundreds of buildings have been destroyed. A 37-year-old man is due in court today on an arson charge.
25 states, including Illinois, suing the Trump administration over its latest round of tariffs. The tariffs were imposed last month on 59 countries and the European Union, claiming they had not done enough to crack down on imports produced by forced labor. New York's Attorney General says these tariffs hurt U.S. business owners, and there's no sign of a link to forced labor. The Trump administration says the tariffs are meant to boost American manufacturing and protect U.S. workers. Primary elections happening in 5 states today. That includes Michigan and Missouri. Voters in Michigan will decide on a Democratic U.S. Senate primary, which would take control of the chamber next year. Missouri voters will make selections for congressional seats, and it's the first election under new redrawn maps backed by President Trump. Voters will also cast ballots in Arizona, Washington, and Kansas.
There is a hiring event happening today across all Mariano's locations. Full and part-time jobs are available. If you're interested, interviews will be done in person from 2 to 7 p.m. at all Mariano sites. Look, you got a favorite karaoke song? Today might be your chance to sing it for President Obama. Sort of, kinda. So the Obama Presidential Center is throwing a free karaoke party to celebrate the former president's birthday, 64th birthday. The all-ages event is part of the center's You Are America Summer Series. Everyone is invited to grab the mic or just enjoy the show. You can just kind of go out there. The celebration runs from 3 to 6 o'clock this afternoon on the John Lewis Plaza. Free to get in, but it is first come, first serve.
Your live and local news just getting started as we stream out loud this morning. Coming up, that lettuce-linked parasite outbreak, it actually turns deadly. Thousands have gotten sick. New questions about whether the public was warned soon enough.
And White Sox first baseman Munetaka Murakami is stepping up for his hometown after a devastating earthquake, how you can help relief efforts.
And Mark McGinnis has a check on your ABC7 AccuWeather forecast. New details this morning on the parasite outbreak linked to lettuce and the first deaths reported from the outbreak. This comes as a report sheds new light on when Taco Bell was first notified of this potential problem. Here's ABC's Lionel Moise.
This morning, the parasite outbreak linked to lettuce turning deadly, with 2 deaths now reported in Michigan, where we've seen the most cases.
It still remains an illness that, for most patients, we are able to treat successfully as outpatients.
Officials say both had significant underlying health conditions that may have been worsened by cyclosporiasis and dehydration.
If you add cyclosporiasis as the 5th or 6th problem on their list, it stands to reason that there are some patients that might not be able to withstand the dehydration that can come with severe cyclosporiasis.
Nationwide, more than 18,000 people have gotten sick in 45 states. The FDA has linked the outbreak in Michigan and 8 other states to iceberg lettuce, sourced by Taylor Farms in central Mexico and served at some Taco Bell restaurants. But now, new questions about whether customers could have been informed sooner. Bloomberg reports Michigan health officials were in touch with Taco Bell's parent company, Yum Brands, weeks before customers found out. Officials reportedly reached out July 2nd to discuss intervention or notification to reduce future cases. It wasn't until July 17th when Taco Bell issued a public statement saying it worked swiftly to remove the lettuce based on ongoing conversations with public health officials. As many families change their eating habits, some avoiding lettuce altogether, concern in North Carolina about other fresh produce. Officials have not identified the source for the more than 700 cases there, but say many of those sickened reported eating parsley and cilantro. As for the Michigan outbreak, officials say the number of new cases being reported is slowing, a sign that contaminated products may no longer be on the market. Lionel Moyes, ABC News, New York.
16 past the hour, the White Sox are teaming up with first baseman Munetaka Murakami to help victims of the recent earthquake in his hometown of Kumamoto, Japan. The White Sox Charities is holding an online auction featuring game-used equipment and autographed memorabilia. All proceeds go to supporting emergency relief and long-term recovery efforts. Fans can place bids now at whitesox.com/auction. Communities throughout our area are coming together to celebrate National Night Out this evening. It's a nationwide event held each year on the first Tuesday in August. It's to strengthen relationships with residents and the people who serve their communities. Here in Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson will go to the 9th District National Night Out in Armour Square Park and also the 5th District National Night Out at the Palmer Park Soccer Field.
It's National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, and the Cubs are celebrating by crowning the winner of their cookie challenge. 3 amateur bakers will compete this afternoon at Gallagher Way. A panel of judges will choose the cookie that will be sold at Wrigley Field during the Cubs' 150th anniversary celebration later this month. The first 450 fans to arrive, Mark McGinnis, will get the free cookie sample, and the winning baker will also throw out tonight's ceremonial first pitch before the Cubs face the Dodgers.
It's all about the details, guys.
It's all about the details, Mark McGinnis.
Yep.
You gotta be number 449.
Yes.
Right?
Or better.
Or better.
Yeah,
well, I'd like you to be 1, but get that cookie.
Gotta use it. Yep. Yeah, absolutely exciting. Obviously, a huge game today, too, out at Wrigley Field because the Dodgers are in town and all they do is get all the best players in baseball. So hopefully the Cubs can beat them again two nights in a row. Beautiful outside. We've got blue skies, 70 degrees, mostly sunny officially out at O'Hare. Winds are out the south-southwest at 6 miles an hour. If you're thinking about heading to the beach today, we have a nice forecast for you. One, most importantly, is that the waters on Lake Michigan have calmed down quite a bit over the last 24 hours. Our rip current threat is low, 83 degrees on the sand, about 69 degrees in the water. So the water temperature's dropped about 5 degrees since the end of last week. Waves 1 to 2 feet. And again, always go to a beach with lifeguards if you're going to go into the water. As far as our forecast for today on the land side, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, highs at 83 to 86 degrees. But Stephanie, tomorrow rain's going to be in here. Looks like for the morning commute and will continue throughout Wednesday into Thursday.
Okay, something to track there. Thank you, Mark. Heads up to those of you who take the Milwaukee District North Line. Midday service will only run between Union Station and the Lake Forest Station through next Saturday. They're doing some track work, so just check your Metra app before you head out the door this morning. Taking a look across the board right now, anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes to get into downtown. We do have a couple issues to tell you about as well. Northbound I-355, a crash at Lake Street. I believe this is off on the shoulder, but it is causing some delays on northbound I-355. Tollway 2 camera can show you a little further south on I-355. This is near Finley, and traffic is flowing here nice and smooth. Another check in about 10 minutes. Back to you guys.
All right, sounds good, Stephanie. Thank you. The Chicago Air and Water Show takes flight soon, and this year's lineup is packed with high-flying favorites. Details on this coming up next.
The gates are open for 5 days of rides, food, livestock, and family fun, from milk chugging to tractor parades. What to expect at opening day festivities over at the McHenry County Fair.
Eyewitness News, streaming at 7, continues after a break.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Live look outside this morning. Navy Pier looking good too and feeling good, which we'll take on this Tuesday. That's going to change tomorrow, so we'll enjoy today. Mark Webb forecast and the changes coming up here in just a little bit.
Dogs could be the key to helping hospital patients get better faster.
Yeah, a new study looks specifically at how therapy dogs could help stroke patients. ABC's Yuri Benajad has more.
Dogs are once again showing why they are man's best friend. Hospitalized stroke patients that were assigned therapy puppies were found to be more active, motivated, and engaged as they completed their rehab sessions. The study, which was completed at Mayo Clinic, also found that patients working with a dog had lower heart rates, potentially suggesting reduced stress. Therapy dogs in the hospital have become increasingly popular, providing both comfort and friendship to patients and staff. And these dogs are some of the best trained around, staying calm in all the commotion and noise that comes with a hospital. Research overall has shown that interacting with dogs can decrease the levels of the stress hormone cortisol and lower blood pressure. Studies also show that dogs can reduce loneliness and boost mood. It's all further proof that sometimes the best medicine comes with 4 paws and a wagging tail. Yuri Benajad, ABC News, New York.
Yeah, until they pee and poop all over the floor. You got to pick all that up.
Now, an update from ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everybody. 7:23. I'm Terrell Brown. Mayor Brandon Johnson says the city's budget director, Annette Guzman, is leaving. She is the second member of the budget team to announce a departure within days. Guzman says she is leaving to spend more time with family. Her exit comes at a critical time with budget negotiations about to begin soon. Guzman's deputy, Jonathan Ernst, will step in as acting budget director, and we'll keep you posted on what we hear about this. We're going to check on the ABC7 AccuWeather forecast. Meteorologist Mark McGinnis is here this morning with more on that. Hey, Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Terrell. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful outside, already sunny and warm, 70 degrees out at O'Hare with a wind out of the southwest at 6 miles an hour. Here's your ABC7 forecast for today. We'll continue to warm up. Mostly sunny this morning. We'll go partly cloudy by the afternoon. Highs at 83 to 86 degrees. Just a spectacular Tuesday shaping up. Different tomorrow, though. Wednesday, we're going to have several rounds of showers and thunder showers, a high temperature of 82. Some of the rain could be heavy at times. Thursday, a high temperature of 77. Still some showers around, but we'll clear out Friday. Saturday for Bud Billiken, looking sunny and warm.
It's starting the day with hope. Knowing you're in the right place. Having access to advanced treatments and the most experienced cancer experts. When you're facing cancer, it's not just one thing that makes the difference. It's everything. The big, the small, the unexpected, that helps you keep moving forward. Advocate Healthcare. Cancer care that makes the difference.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Right now, we do have a crash northbound I-355 at Lake Street. It's off on the shoulder, but we're seeing some pretty heavy delays beginning at North Avenue, so just a heads up there. Then taking a look across the board, roughly 40 minutes to get into downtown on the Kennedy, Eisenhower, Stevenson, Dan Ryan, more like 30 minutes. Let's go up to Chopper 7, though. They are live over the Stevenson, where it definitely gets pretty backed up here near Pulaski. No crashes here, just getting mixed into the heavy morning delays again, roughly 35 minutes into downtown on the Stevenson.
Welcome back, streamers, on this Tuesday. 70 gorgeous degrees, sunshine out there reflecting off the lake. An absolutely beautiful start to your Tuesday morning.
Aurora is hosting the Beat Baseball World Series this week. More than 600 blind and visually impaired athletes are in town for it, representing 21 teams from across the country. More than 100 games are on the schedule this week. The championship is scheduled for Saturday morning. And the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds will be back at the Chicago Air and Water Show for a second year in a row. On Monday, the city of Chicago announced this year's performers, which also include the U.S. Army Golden Knights. The Air and Water Show is coming up next weekend, August 15th and 16th.
Canada's second largest airline, WestJet, has agreed to a tentative agreement with flight attendants. Their strike caused hundreds of flight cancellations and stranded thousands of passengers. A key issue in that dispute was how flight attendants should be paid for duties performed while still on the ground. The union still has to ratify that deal. And Divvy says July was its busiest month ever in Chicago. The company says they had more than 1 million rides last month. You can look for new upgrades, biking around town, the city of Chicago, and Lyft, improving Divvy stations and adding stations along the lakefront. 5 new Divvy stations have been installed between DuSable Lakeshore Drive and Jackson through North Avenue Beach. There's also a new station now at Lincoln Park Zoo.
With Lollapalooza now over, that means it's almost time for another Chicago summer tradition. That's the Bud Billiken Parade. It kicks off the Back to School Festival, and ABC7 is your home for the country's largest African-American parade. You can watch it live Saturday morning on ABC7 and wherever you stream. Coverage starts at 10 o'clock in the morning.
The McHenry County Fair kicks off today in Woodstock, runs through Sunday. The fair dates back to 1854 and has been held at its current fairgrounds since 1949. Today's highlights include milk chugging contest. The opening ceremony begins at noon. Then there's a tractor parade this afternoon and the annual Miss McHenry County Fair pageant this evening.
Also this morning, the popular restaurant chain Ann Sather is set to open a new location this fall. So the new restaurant will be at 3042 North Broadway, the former site of Stella's Diner. The Ann Sather further north on Broadway closed back in June, so it's coming back.
All the hearts were broken when they closed.
I
grew up on Ann Sather. Oh, cinnamon rolls.
It'll be back. Yeah, bacon.
Big as your head. Boom.
Coming up this morning, streaming at 7. I could eat that right now.
Right now.
Could the next generation of weight loss drugs be even more effective than Ozempic?
As we talk about cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. New research on an experimental medication is showing eye-opening results.
Checking into a hotel, a new warning before you connect to their Wi-Fi, how hackers could steal your passwords while you're on vacation.
And talk about an encore. Thousands of concert goers got the surprise of a lifetime, a free cruise for 2. The record-breaking giveaway coming up next.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 continues.
Welcome back, everybody. Tuesday, August 4th, 70 cool, crisp degrees on this sunshiny morning. Oh, this is just like my ideal Mark McGinnis temperature. Oh, birds soaring
Even
in the
the birds
sky.
happy.
My goodness, we couldn't have planned that better.
I know.
That was a seagull. They're nasty.
Whatever, it looked pretty. What do you?
Nice.
I'm not out there with it. It's
Flies
pretty.
beautifully.
There you go.
But I don't want one of them near me.
No, it's not near you. It's okay. You're safe.
They're like pigeons of the water.
You're safe here, Mark. They're not coming into the building. I mean, I don't think they're coming into the building.
We've had one in here before.
Okay.
It's not the only animal that's been in
No,
here.
that's the truth.
Yeah. Gorgeous. The traffic doesn't look so good. Stephanie will tell us about that. But up above, again, and bird-free, too, I might add. Blue skies up above, mostly sunny, 70 degrees. I agree with you, Diane and Terrell. It is 70 degrees and sunny is a gorgeous, gorgeous morning.
Yeah.
We will have a warm afternoon. Highs of 83 to 86 degrees.
Dare I say hot?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
That's hot, yeah. Elwood, we have a pretty serious crash going on here. Because of it, Route 53 is closed between Manhattan Road and Breen Road. This crash involves a car and a motorcycle. So we know very serious injuries associated with that crash. Avoid the area for the time being. Then taking a look at our inbound expressways, anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes to get into downtown. It is just getting busy out there.
Right. Thank you, Seth. A new weight loss drug that promises to outperform the current options may be on the way. ABC News' Mike Dubusky explains.
Millions of Americans list losing weight as a primary health goal, and GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, and Zepbound are offering real hope, showing unprecedented results. Now there's some preliminary data that an experimental medicine called retatrutide might perform even better. Unlike current weight loss medications, it targets 3 hormone receptors. In early trials, the drug led to an average weight loss of 70.3 pounds over 80 weeks in people who were either overweight or obese, with 45% of patients on the highest dose of the once-weekly injectable losing up to 30% of their body weight. Those results are comparable to what's seen with bariatric surgery, according to the drug's maker, Eli Lilly. Side effects were similar to other weight loss drugs, including nausea, diarrhea, and constipation. The medicine is not on the market yet. It could be available as early as 2027. With this Medical Minute, I'm Mike Dubusky.
All right.
There you go. So yeah,
it's not on the market yet. Why are we talking about this?
2027.
Yeah. I mean,
When it
I would you use it? Would you consider using it?
I don't know.
I know. I mean,
I think it's nice for people that have an option who need it. Yeah,
Correct.
I think it's nice to have an option.
There you go.
For people who really need it.
Want to get to this? Have you heard about it? So Microsoft is issuing a new security warning about hotel Wi-Fi. The company says Russian hackers are using fake sign-in pages to break into users' accounts.
Now, Microsoft says to assume hotel Wi-Fi networks might not be trustworthy. Here's ABC's Elizabeth Schulze.
If you're traveling this summer, you might want to think twice before logging into the hotel Wi-Fi. In a new alert, Microsoft is warning that it identified widespread compromise of Wi-Fi networks at hospitality-related organizations. Russian-backed hackers will use hotel Wi-Fi networks to target travelers. The hackers create fake pages that look like real Microsoft 365 logins, and then they'll steal your credentials or send malware. These pages can look very realistic. Microsoft published an example of a fake 365 Windows update that looks like this one. Microsoft says you should assume that public and hotel Wi-Fi networks might not be trustworthy. Using your phone as a hotspot is a safer option, but make sure to check your plan's data allowance first. And if you are using 365, consider passwordless login options like passkeys or multi-factor authentication. Back to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Good advice there at the end.
Good advice.
Right.
Right. I do that for just about everything.
So what if you're on your phone? Like, what if you don't have a computer? Like you're on your phone. Can
What do you
still
mean?
use? Because you guys said you can use
Just
your
use
phone
your 5G then on the phone.
to turn off your Wi-Fi. Just turn off the Wi-Fi, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I travel a lot for
Yeah,
work.
right.
I don't like using public Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Right,
same.
okay.
With my laptop
Correct,
computer.
with
a lot
your
of
work
important
stuff,
information
right.
on there. Yes. So I will always use my phone as a hotspot for my computer when I need to work at like a coffee shop or airport or anything like that. I will never ever use an airport, any kind of public Wi-Fi with my computer.
Oh, I do.
Same.
I do.
You do really?
Well, I'm not going to anymore. But I do. Do you?
Yeah, I'm too trusting, unfortunately.
No, and it's just so easy too, and it feels a lot more secure.
And I get a lot of those fake, emails, whatever, updates on anything, really.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I didn't order this. I didn't ask for this. I didn't sign up for this. Delete.
Yeah.
Block.
And unsubscribe.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
I do that for people too, though. Is that okay? I'm just kidding.
Block.
Mark is blocked.
That's probably healthy. Yes. Yeah. That's very healthy.
If it feels like Halloween is creeping up earlier every year, you are not imagining it. Stores across the country are already stocking pumpkins, skeletons, spooky decorations. Even though it's still in the middle of summer, retailers say shoppers are buying seasonal items earlier than ever, hoping to grab limited edition decorations before they sell out. The early rollout also gives stores more time to cash in on one of the biggest spending holidays of the year. So yes, while you're still thinking about beach days, barbecues, Halloween has officially arrived in the aisles. By the way, Spirit Halloween plans to open a record number of stores this season, 1,575.
Figures.
I think La Colombe, the coffee shop,
Yes.
posted on Instagram that I think today their pumpkin spice lattes began.
Whoa!
I really need to check that, but I'm pretty sure I just saw it. I was like, wait, what?
I totally believe it. I totally believe it.
Yeah, I believe it.
Which means we're 2 weeks away from Christmas, right?
Exactly right. Right. Yeah.
Is this the part where I tell you I'm already Christmas shopping?
Oh my gosh.
You know I start in July. You know that.
I
I start in July. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Like your baby gift is all done?
Oh my gosh, stop it.
It's sitting in the living room.
Oh no.
I just like it. I like being prepared.
Yeah.
I know what you're having. So.
Do you?
I'm good. I got the wrapping paper yesterday. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Very nice and thoughtful of you. I'll take it.
Yeah, no, you're ahead of the game. So there's no anxiety for you around the holidays.
I don't know about that.
You're done.
I don't know about that. But that's a story for another day.
The Zac Brown Band celebrated their record 15th straight sold-out show at Boston's Fenway Park by sending their fans on a cruise.
Wow.
Margaritaville at Sea is sponsoring the band's current tour, and all 35,000 plus fans at Sunday's show
What?
got a free cruise for 2.
Come on.
Just before performing Same Boat,
Aw.
his 2022 collaboration with the late Jimmy Buffett, Brown told the crowd that the band was presenting each of them with a cruise aboard Margaritaville at Sea.
Oh my gosh.
Brown's reps say it's the biggest audience gift in live entertainment history. It is valued at $40 million.
Oh my gosh, I just got the chills.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's bigger than Oprah's You Get a Car, You Get a Car, You Get a Car that they all had to pay taxes on.
Wow.
You get a vacation? I like that.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep.
$40 million bucks? Whose pocket is that coming out
That's
of?
Sponsors?
That's what I was going to say.
That's well, you know what? Those are incredible sponsors.
Yes, they are.
Incredible sponsorship.
Good for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
This will solidify your fandom for Zac.
Exactly.
And look, we're talking about it right now too.
Right.
So I mean,
Can you
all the way
imagine
around.
If you went to the concert the night before?
Oh.
See, Mark, why do you gotta put salt in the wounds every time?
That's the way I think.
true.
That's just the way I think.
You know what you are? You're a pot stirrer. You're a pot stirrer.
Why did we go on Saturday?
You know that's happening too.
Right.
Oh man. Yep. Yeah.
ABC7 Eyewitness News continues streaming out loud. After this break, we're back. Stay close.
7:42 on your Tuesday morning. It is a beautiful start. If you haven't been outside yet, it is gorgeous, sunny and just comfortable. We have blue skies as we're looking north and west from Cook County. The Dan Ryan there in the foreground, but up above, sunny to mostly sunny skies. And that's the report out of O'Hare. 70 degrees, mostly sunny, and a south-southwest wind of 6 miles an hour. The forecast for today, mostly sunny to sunny this morning. That's going to help us warm up. Will be partly cloudy by the afternoon. High temperatures topping off at 83 to 86 degrees across the area. And a southwest wind will continue to be rather light at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Your ABC7 7-day forecast today, again, just sunny and warm, but tomorrow, significant changes, a damp day. We anticipate several rounds of showers and thunder showers. Locally, heavy rain is possible as well. 82 degrees, the forecast high. A few of those showers and storms will continue into Thursday. A high temperature of 77. We'll clear out Friday, 82. The weekend looks sunny and warm. Bud Billiken Parade looking fantastic. Mostly sunny, 86 degrees. And Stephanie, even Sunday is warm with a high of 88.
Okay, so just bracing for a wet commute tomorrow. Thanks, Mark. Right now, across the board, 40 minutes on the inbound Kennedy, Eisenhower, and Stevenson to get into downtown. Reminder, inbound Dan Ryan exit ramp to Roosevelt Road still remains closed this morning for police activity. There was an investigation going on, we believe connected to a shooting that happened roughly around 3 o'clock this morning, and it is causing delays on the inbound Ryan as you're approaching Roosevelt Road and people are realizing they're not able to get off that exit ramp. Also, let's go up to Chopper 7. 103rd Street is blocked right now between Princeton and Wentworth for another police investigation. You see officers there walking down 103rd, canvassing the area. Looks like some markers are on the ground as well, indicating they're collecting some evidence, might be connected to a shooting. So this is what's happening on the south side, 103rd, again blocked between Princeton and Wentworth. Back to you.
Stephanie, thank you. This is new this morning. 2 Chicago hospitals are tied for the best in the state and rank among the top 20 in the nation. It's the 4th time now that Northwestern Memorial and Rush University Medical Center have held the #1 spot in the state together. So meanwhile, the 36th consecutive year for Chicago's Shirley Ryan Ability Lab, recognized again as the #1 hospital for rehabilitation in the entire country. It remains the only hospital of any kind to hold this distinction. The rankings come from U.S. News and World Report.
I've always said we are so lucky, and I'm very familiar with the staff at all 3 of those places. They are stellar. People living on the city's northwest side can take advantage of a community vision screening. Today it comes as students are getting ready to head back to school. The screenings will be from noon to 4 at St. Aloysius Food Pantry on North Claremont.
Also today, Portage City Council members could vote on a town firearms ordinance. If approved, it would prohibit the discharge of firearms and other weapons within city limits. Portage police requested the ordinance after a resident complained about BBs being fired onto their property. Today's city council meeting starts at 6:30 p.m.
Registration continues today for fall programs offered by the Chicago Park District. Beginning at 9 a.m., registration opens for parks located east of California. It started yesterday for parks west of California. Some of this year's programs include boys and girls flag football, animal exploration, ceramics, and more.
The Powerball prize is at an estimated now $786 million. No one matched all 6 numbers last night, so Lotto players get another shot at life-changing money. Tomorrow night is the next drawing, and good luck if you're playing.
Well, I played and I won a whole $8 after spending $20. Plainfield grocery store says it sold a winning lotto ticket worth more than $10 million. Nice. That ticket sold at a Tony's Fresh Market on Route 59 on Saturday. This is the store manager in this picture. The market also lucky. It will get $102,500 for selling that winning ticket. Congrats.
Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, it's being called the Summer of Sharks, a rare catch off the East Coast and a deadly attack out west. Have experts watching closely.
Spider-Man is already breaking box office records, and it's about to get an even bigger boost. Why the blockbuster's biggest screens are still to come.
It is a story 19 years in the making, and now Disney Channel's continuation series, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, returns for an epic series finale.
On the red carpet, George Pinocchio has more from the stars.
I have to save my mom, and she's in another dimension.
The Russos are returning to Wizards Beyond Waverly Place for a big 4-part conclusion.
There's some spicy stuff, but there's some very meaningful stuff. Like there's some beautiful family moments that are so well acted. Selena, Janice, there's some beautiful moments, and I can't wait to see the reaction.
After Billy loses her mom, Alex, played by Selena Gomez,
You're my mom? I'm your mom.
the family must band together to rescue her.
This final chapter, it holds a lot for sure. I think it holds a lot of questions, it holds a lot of adventure, a lot of emotions, for sure. I mean, I myself was bawling like a baby.
It was a milestone moment for Gomez, who makes her directing debut with the premiere episode.
Oh, she was so good. It was like there was zero concern, and she crushed it. She knows the format so well.
She would always ask, I swear, like every 10 minutes, do we need a break? Do we need a snack? Do we need water? Do we need fresh air? Like, it was just so sweet. Like, she was so considerate of, like, all of us.
Fans of the original Wizards of Waverly Place can also look forward to the return of stars Jennifer Stone and Greg Sulkin.
I remember my first table read, I was a little rusty, and I wonder if they will be. And they weren't at all. They just got up there and just knocked it right out of the park.
Pepper, what are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna scrapbook this so hard.
George Pinocchio for On the Red Carpet.
It's called The Summer of Sharks, with unusual encounters from coast to coast.
One of the latest, two brothers fishing off of a Massachusetts beach reeled in a 5-foot tiger shark, a tropical species rarely seen in New England. Scientists say warmer ocean waters allowing some of those sharks to expand their range farther north.
I saw those, those horizontal, those lines, indicating that it was a tiger shark, which was super cool. Immediately I started yelling at my brother. I was like, it's a tiger shark. And he was in disbelief.
That catch happening as shark activity is making headlines elsewhere. Out west, investigators have confirmed a shark caused the deadly attack on a woman swimming near Monterey, California last December.
Oof. That's not what I want to think about when I'm getting in the ocean.
So why are you handling it?
That's what this right here. I thought the same thing, man. That's a brave dude.
Back off,
because I'm not
man.
messing with a shark.
And also, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
The shark is thinking the same thing. Bro, I'm good. You good? I'm good. Let me go.
Got a sweet tooth? National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, serving up deals including a free cookie from the hotel chain, made famous for handing them out at the check-in desk. Details next.
Eyewitness News, streaming at 7, continues after a break.
Taking a look at the morning's top stories, Mayor Brandon Johnson's budget director, Annette Guzman, is stepping down. She led the city's budget office since 2023. Now her deputy, Jonathan Ernst, will serve as acting budget director. The move comes days after Chicago's acting chief financial officer also left, leaving two key financial leadership positions vacant. as the city prepares its next budget.
A newly renovated dog park on Chicago's north side is drawing complaints from pet owners who say the new surface is actually injuring their dogs. Neighbors say the revamped dog area park over at Hamlin Park replaced soft pea gravel with asphalt and crushed stone, leaving some dogs with cuts and bloody paws. Several owners say they've stopped using that park. In fact, they're urging the Chicago Park District to replace the surface with something safer. Mark.
Well, we have a beautiful morning outside. Look at all the blue skies, courtesy of the Navy Pier camera. Gorgeous out there, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, 84. Big changes tomorrow, though. It's going to be rainy. Looks like even for the morning commute, several rounds of showers tomorrow. Could be heavy at times with the rain.
So even coming in tomorrow, we got to keep an eye on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. Here we go. Spider-Man Brand New Day just swung to the biggest opening weekend in box office history and did it without a single U.S. IMAX screen. The Marvel blockbuster pulled in $360 million domestically, even though The Odyssey had an exclusive lock on IMAX theaters during its opening weekend. That changes Thursday when Spider-Man expands into select IMAX locations now, and that gives the record-breaking hit a chance to climb even higher at the box office.
Check your apps or wherever you like to go for treats, because there may be a deal for National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. We do know the hotel chain that's famous for its cookies at check-in is celebrating with a freebie, so you can stop at any DoubleTree hotel for a free cookie today, and you don't even need a reservation.
Go get you a cookie today.
Indeed.
Gosh, they look good.
That's going to do it for this streaming hour, but just wait. There's more. The news never stops. More headlines, more weather, more traffic, more of it all coming up at 8 a.m. So stay with us right here. Terrell's got to go now because he's got to do a cut-in, but the rest of us will see you in just a few moments. Remember, you can also watch us online and on TV. Next newscast at 11, or stay close for the next 30 seconds, and we'll still be talking about news, traffic, and weather.